Yo, 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 mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. How are you all doing this morning? Certainly hope the mic sounds good. I know what you're thinking. It's 9 o'clock in the morning for one thing, and I'm 1 hour early. Okay, and the reason I'm an hour early is one, I have to go to the post office. Okay, number two, I got some other things to do between 10:30 and 11:30. And I'm going to go ahead and get some Chinese today, I think. But what is going on, people? What is happening? Hit that like button as you come in. What? Hit that like button as you come in, brother. And as you can see here, it's 9 a.m. This is another Porch Light podcast. And this one will be a little bit shorter, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Like I said, I got to make that jaunt up the street, get my exercise in. But first, the sound that kings kill for and ladies love. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That gets the wrinkles out of the old road. Like I said, people, hit that like button as you come in here. Share the video. Share if you care, if you don't mind. Abbreviated show, but information. That's why we're here, to get a little bit smarter. And what is going on? So big day in gaming again. We got Xbox going on pre-order this morning. 11 o'clock Pacific. Is it 11? I can't remember. 11 a.m. Eastern time. 8 o'clock Pacific. Xbox has already gone on sale overseas. There are some misnomers on how many Xboxes are in stores. Again, we'll get into that a little bit. As you can see with the thread there, PS-5 orders. I've got a site you all can go to. And actually just kind of keep bouncing to that site. PS5 pre-orders are going to come back either today or tomorrow. That's what I was told. So I got a site you all can use. You all just pop there. And make sure, you got to make sure you got your information in. Don't be caught up trying to get your information on your credit card or your debit card or whatever you're using, your PayPal. Again, this is if you're still trying to order a PS5. We got that information. I got that. I'll give it to you here. It's a reputable site. It's not something ornery. So, again, PS5, PlayStation is their... PlayStation's issue at this point, and it's a good one, but it's bad as well, is that they didn't make enough. Again, they did not make enough consoles for everybody to want, okay, or to cover their pre-orders. It was 12. They need 12 million in the United States, and I'm not talking about Canada and Mexico, North America. No, and to cover the United States, they need 12 million, and they're not going to be able to put out enough. And there are going to be people who don't get one. So it is what it is. There's a bundle that is black. That is, I believe, the digital one. There's also another one, of course, the one we've seen that is white. So nothing from Sony about the new chest plates and stuff like that. Also, Mass Effect Remaster is in the news again, and this is I put this under "Don't Give Me Hope" because I want a Mass Effect remaster of the original 3 games. And if they want to throw in Mass Effect Andromeda, give us a 4K 60 version of that. That's fine too. Mass Effect Andromeda. The combat was good. Your combat was good. The sound was fantastic. The story was trash. So we'll talk about that here today. But so far, what is going on? Good morning, everybody. That's why I'm an hour early. That's why I'm an hour early. I was going to go at 10 o'clock, but I'm like, I'll go at 9. I got to make some stops. And I'm also going to get a blizzard. It's Tuesday. It's blizzard day. You know I love my cookies and cream blizzard. So I love my cookies and cream blizzard. So, but what is up to everybody? Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to all the members that are swinging by and will come by later. Again, shout out to everybody that's here. EMYRUS 17, how you doing, brother? More, he says, good morning and morning to you. I appreciate it. Sam Ash, how you doing this morning? Shout out to everybody that's at work. Like I said, I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow. I had a good evening. Check out 60 Frames No Lag. Jay Barry was on there, myself, Porter Rock, the king of common sense, and an all-day digital stop by there. Go check out that podcast. We did that last night. Shout out to Porter Rock for putting us on there again. Shout out to everybody that came by and donated and asked good questions, things like that. So it is what it is. I got a birthday coming up. So next year. Let's see here. Raven X Guard, how are you doing? How you doing this morning? Phaedral Socrates, how you doing? How are you doing this morning? Yeah, Lincoln Clay. Yeah, you always know I'm going to be talking about Mass Effect anytime I get a chance to. So what is going on with you, brother? Shout out to Lincoln Clay, the ageless wonder. That is a Titanfall Princess's bodyguard. Got to get Titanfall on a podcast again. See how she's doing. Let's see here. Who else is here? Ice Queen, how you doing? How are you doing, Ice Queen? Shout out to you. Vigor, how are you doing? Yeah, the beer can is moist. It should be, though. Your beer can should be moist. All right? It should always be moist. So that's one thing that you can have in your house that's moist, okay? Yeah, you don't want anything else in there, though. Brigadier William Wilderbeest, how are you doing this morning? How are you doing? E1 Matador, how you doing? So, E1 Matador, where are you living at? The pre-orders haven't gone up yet for Xbox. So, let's see here. Yeah, my beer can is moist. It always is. So, Jamal Adams says, what's going on? Link says, what's up? Let's see here. Don's birthday is coming. Well, happy early birthday, Don. I'm actually off on Monday. I can say that to you again on Monday. So go ahead and have a pint for us and sing happy birthday. Robert Cable, what is happening? Says Xbox selling R in UK. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you guys are ahead of us. And yeah, the pre-orders are live. They're hot, depending on where you're registered at. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm going to GameStop today, but it's to put some more money down on my Spider-Man bundle. Because, again, I got my fingers crossed on the PS-5. Okay, it's all I can do is cross my fingers. That's where I'm at with it, you know. So, So, let's see, Sam Ash. Was it a reasonable discussion as far as 60 frames on lag? Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. Like I said, I don't have an issue. I mean, Microsoft buying Bethesda makes sense. They need content to put into Game Pass. Bethesda offers them that. Okay, that's 8 studios. I don't know what else to say about it. If they're going to become the Netflix of gaming, that makes perfect sense to me. So they need games constantly to be in there to add value. Those are games that right now have already been in I thought Bethesda always had games in Game Pass. So could be wrong. I don't think Doom is in there, but it is what it is. That was a move yesterday. They paid. Now you can make the argument they overpaid. I mean that's possible that they overpaid. So, but yeah, like I said, Xbox you can go pre-order them. Now there aren't a whole lot in stores. I've seen signs from at least at GameStop they didn't get a whole lot to pre-order. So you got to get up there. You're gonna have to wait in line, old school style, if you want one, and just go from there. PlayStations, they had a lot more abundance of, but they ran out in record time. So, and yeah, let me make this clear. So if you want to go get one on this first hopper of pre-orders, you got to go. Okay, so I don't know if your Target's going to have them, if Walmart's going to have them. If you pre-order online, you will be up against robots that will just order automatically. And these guys from eBay, yeah, the people on eBay, they're complete, buttholes. And they're selling PlayStations for $1,000. You know, stuff like that. 1,100. I've seen some as high as 1,400. So here's what's happened. Hey, this is my opinion. The 2080 card is worthless at this point because of the 3070 and 3080 cards. So, I mean, they know that they're trying to recoup their money because nobody is going to buy their 2080. My offer on a 2080 was $280. Okay, because it's a buyer's market now. It's not a seller's market. The buyers run everything. So, it is what it is. No one in line says dirt naps. Well, that'll change, I think. That'll change. I mean, they don't have a whole lot to order. Their pre-order allotment is a lot smaller. It's like 40% smaller than the PlayStation. All right, but again, they're not again. Microsoft isn't. They're set up so that they don't have to sell consoles. Okay, that's what you all got to understand. They're not doing the same thing Sony and Nintendo are doing, which is perfectly fine. Okay, and I don't know why people don't understand that. Your console war is over. Microsoft walked away. So, people gotta, that it is what it is. Now somebody asked a question. Somebody offered $250 for a 2080. Yeah, those people are pissed off. They bought those 2080s and paid what, $1,500 for them, or $1,200 for them. They're pissed. Selman says, someone explained to me why Sony must respond to what Microsoft did yesterday. I don't know. I don't think they have to. I think they're having. In my opinion, is they don't have to. Okay, but and people got to understand this could be Microsoft responding to Sony buying Insomniac last year, because that was a big move too by Sony, and so they both have made their moves. Sony got a studio that has about 7 IPs. That I know of, that I don't play them, but don't they have like 5 to 7 IPs that they can put out at any given time? And Bethesda's 8 studios. Now, Porter Rock is correct when he says that, shout out to Porter Rock, he said, well, those studios can make new games. Yeah, but they're going to be in Game Pass, so they're going to be AA games. But again, and I'm not making excuses. Getting Bethesda makes sense to me. So, but I'm not downing it. I'm not downing the purchase. I'm just kind of like, good grief. I played Skyrim and Fallout 3, but that's when I had an Xbox 360. So that was golly, how long ago was that? 10 to 12 years ago when I was playing those games? And they were good games. Those are good games. So Fallout 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. So is Oblivion. So is Skyrim. Again, I love them. I think I surprised all day when he asked me about it that I even play those games. I'm like, hell yeah. Bethesda and BioWare back on my 360. Those were my 2 favorite studios. And of course I played Madden and the college football and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Personally, Bethesda games have never been that big a deal for you. Sam says you kind of... well, again, let me make this clear. Polygon has an article out about why Xbox was able to buy them. And it's a good article. I suggest you go read it. Again, their games, Bethesda's games this generation have underperformed. I'm not here to say they aren't good games. Dishonored, that's a good game, but it's niche. People didn't buy it. Wolfenstein, again, that's a good game, but it's at a crowded genre of shooters. Again, it's a good game. Oh boy, Doom is the most successful game, but Doom is much bigger on PC. It is. That's just the way that is. But it's not like, it's nothing to hate here. Okay, I have a PC. I have a PlayStation. I'll always have access to everything. This is why we've said to you guys, you need to either have, if you're not going to go get a PC and Microsoft actually puts out 6 to 10 games that you guys want, you're going to end up getting an Xbox. Or you get a PC and not have to worry about it. I went the PC route and have Windows 10 and have Game Pass, and that's it. I'm fine. You know, now my computer needs a kick in its butt, you know, to play some of these games. So yeah. What's going on, everybody? What is happening? So, Xbox has already won this generation with this move. It will put Sony out of it. Oh, okay. Well, again, Sam Ash, I don't, like I said before, stupid is what stupid does. You don't argue with people that believe their own lies. You just move on. I mean, again, I don't know what else to say. So, yeah, I mean, Bethesda's games on PC are really good simply because you can go ahead and, I mean, you can literally go ahead and they mod them for you. So you just download the mod. You know, it is what it is. So Sony's still growing eternally. They really don't need studios or publishers. Again, Sony is open, according to their own financial statement, to bringing in some publishers as well. So they have the budget to do it as well. So again, I don't overreact or underreact to things. Hit that like button, people. Come on. If you don't want me to, I mean, come on. You got to get me to at least 30 likes. You know what I'm saying? I will start singing Fleetwood Mac. All right? I will break out some Fleetwood Mac. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow, and you will not like it. So get me up to 30 likes. So that's all I'm asking now. So the likes are free. But I understand you come in, you get going, you see people in the chat, you're saying what up and all that. But, I mean, everybody gets 2 minutes. And, you know, and if you dare, if you want to activate the Booty Buster, you know what button you got to hit. The Booty Buster will come out and say hello to everybody. So, also shout out to Eric. I don't know if he stayed up and finished watching that Raiders game. That was a good football game last night between the Raiders and the Saints. That was actually a good football game. So, what is Sony worth? You have to, I don't know because business is open today. Check tomorrow morning and you'll know. Because right now it would be a false number. Because the markets are open right now. So, E1 Matador, who are they getting? Why do they have to get anybody? Okay, Sony's got what, 13, 14 studios? I mean, really. I mean, I'm more worried about the games that are coming out. You do understand people are going to go buy a Xbox today, and they haven't seen any games running on it. That's a fact. Okay, so again, that to me is more important than anything. You know, how come? You know why? That's bad. That's not good news. So, but then again, the consumer is not very smart. So you need to explain why they have to respond. Why do they have to go tit for tat if they have 2 different business plans? That's what I don't get. So, you know, you explain that. Yeah, hit that like button. All right, I'm at 30 likes, and that again spares you again. I was about to break out some Fleetwood Mac too. So, say Sony's market cap is $95 billion. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can look at it, but it's not a true number because the markets are open today. Maybe worth more, maybe worth less as well. So, you would love Sony to buy. Now, saying you would like Sony to buy something is one thing, but saying that they have to respond to Microsoft is in 3rd place. Okay? Kings don't respond to pawns. Pawns move first. Okay, I don't know what else to say to you. So, you know, that's an old number, PUG channel. So, that's an old number. That number's almost a year old. Technically, it is a year old because we're in Q4 right now. Good stuff right there. All right, so let me go ahead and let's make sure. How many of you all plan on ordering a? How many of y'all plan on getting an Xbox? I'm just asking. They're on pre-order right now. How many of you all plan on getting one? I know E1 Matador, he said he switched. He's getting an Xbox because he wants to play Bethesda's games, which is fine. You know, it's his money. Definitely not gonna. Let's see here. Hold on. Thought I just had that article pulled up. That. No. Is it this? Nope, that's the wrong one. Cancel. Window capture. I do not. No, that's not it. I can pull this up, I guess. I don't know if you all have seen that. Hopefully you all are looking at that. That is from Twitter. As you can see, this store has 11 Xbox Series X's and 2s. Like, they have 13 series. And I'm just putting this out there. This is not bashing. This is for the people who are going to the stores, okay? They don't have a whole lot. 10 and 2 at this store. Not sure. I mean, again, they're smart. They look. I don't know where this is at. So I'm just showing you this so you guys know that I'm not lying to you, okay? Oh, here's another one. They've got 5 and 2. That's again, they don't have a whole lot. That's not 52. That's 5 Xbox Series X's and 2. They've got a total of 7, which means they may have 10 in there. They might have 10 in there. So I always add 3 to 5 to what they say they got. So here is 9. So they probably got closer to 12. All right. So again, that's again. Let me make this clear. This is if you're going to go ahead and get that. Okay. There are more updated numbers. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I mean, it's just what was on their door, and I've always thought that they had more. I specifically just said that. Woo. So I need to find out how come I can't. Let me see if I can pull this up. This is for people who are still looking for the PS-5 now. Let's see here. I do think them buying Bethesda, what it did was the people who are going to wait for 2 years, the people that were going to wait for 2 years to get an Xbox Series X, they may go ahead and get it earlier now. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's all I can really say. If you're a heavy fan of those games and you're worried about them never coming back to PlayStation, then yeah, you need to go ahead and get an Xbox. Even if you get that dog crap Series S. Now, these questions have already been answered by Phil Spencer on what they're going to do. Now, people then turn around and say, oh, well, he's not telling the truth, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I just... You know, when you get to that, I can't, this article is not popping up for some reason, guys. I do apologize. So, let me just remove the window. So, but again, Phil Spencer has already talked about this, and so has a couple people from Bethesda. Now, if you want to say everybody's lying, fine. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to argue with people who are claiming that other people are lying and they have inside sources and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, guy, it is what it is. And if you think that if you're a Bethesda fan and you want to definitely make sure you can play the games on console, you need to get an Xbox. Okay, that will guarantee you the ability to play the games. If you want to get it on PC, you need to go ahead and get a PC built. Like I said, you know, you can build a PC at this point right now, probably for about $600, give or take. And again, you can go ahead and you can use a PlayStation pad if you want to. And so that's it. So they're all going multi-plats, over 60% of their sales on PlayStation. I didn't see the original, don't know the context. So that makes the 380 irrelevant product then. Well, no, the 380 is not an irrelevant product. The 380 is actually a damn good card at a good price. But NVIDIA had to apologize for their trash launch because, again, this is the problem with them doing everything online. Okay, this is a problem. This is why they got to get more product in store. But I get it. because, excuse me, because of the pandemic, they don't want to have to keep doing that. So, but you don't have to get a 3080 to get the same effect of, you know, to get the same effect of, let me try this. All right, let me try this. So, let me one more trick here. Let me go to window capture, add source. Aha! Let's see here. All right, now I have to come down here, go there. Aha! Got it. All right, so this is cnet.com. This is a business site that I'll peruse every once in a while. This is for if you're still looking to buy or order a PS5. You can go to this site. It's this cnet.com. And they have these jump sites. You can just jump right to the site. Okay, you know, you can jump. I can jump right to Target. Okay, bam, right there. This is just a way to if you're at home and you're trying to figure out how to order stuff. So this is you know, says sold out. Blah, you know. All right, fine. But you see how fast I got there, and this will help you when you're searching. For a PS5. Again, very difficult to get. The PS5 is the must-have electronic device this year. Okay? So this year, I mean, it's Tickle Me Elmo, it's a Cabbage Patch, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just showing you all this because you see how fast I'm able just to jump to the site. Okay? And I just want you all to see how fast I'm moving to the site. Okay? So this right here, you can get an in-stock alert. I know you guys live vicariously through your phones. I don't do that. So, but you can get this and boom, boom, hit a couple things. Make sure you have your information ready to go, and boom, you pre-order. That's what a lot of people are doing now. So, you know, that's what I would do if you're still looking for a PS5. You may get lucky, walk in the store, and they have one there. You're like, hey, you know, I'm not saying that won't happen either. But in case you're still looking, because I know a lot of people are getting frustrated, and people are impulse buyers, and if they can't get one thing, they will go get something else. Okay? Let me make that clear. People that are impulse buyers, if they can't get it when they go, they're going to go get something else. And that is reality, guys. That's just the way it is. So what's up, Andre 6K? How are you doing today? How's everybody doing out there? So, good morning, Chris B. Appreciate the membership and the support, brother. I appreciate you. So, let's see who else has popped in here. So, oh, E1 Matador said he was kidding. Sick Humor, what is happening, brother? How are you doing this morning? Sick Humor dropping mad rhymes. I think that's what you kids call him. So, yeah, I like Sick Humor stuff. He's the man. So Sick, go if you don't know, hook up with Sick Humor. He's going to be streaming Mass Effect later on, and I believe he's going to do a good job on it. So, what's up, Win Sweet? How are you doing? So now Sick doesn't stream Mass Effect, then I will. I'm going to hook up everybody. So, let's see. I already answered about who Sony's going to get. Yeah, I know Rollo is God does hit the like button. He does not want to hear me sing Fleetwood Mac. So especially this early in the morning. So so what is going on? What is happening? David Simmer, how are you doing? Said Xbox is ruining gaming. I don't know how they're doing that, but okay. All right. I mean, like I said, I don't know how they're doing it. But again, it's just not that big a deal to me because I have access to their games. I don't think it's going to be an issue with people paying $70 per game because people that want the stuff will buy the stuff. This is Sony's market cap as of yesterday was 98.7. So almost they're almost worth $1 trillion. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. I have stock in Sony. So, but see, they're trading right now, so it may be worth more by the end of today. So, you didn't hear Nintendo buying anyone. Why the excitement of getting more studios? Okay, good question. It's because they didn't have any games. They still don't, because those games are going to be on PC. But it's because they didn't. That they know that the way Microsoft plans on surviving is through Game Pass. Okay, they know that. Their fanboys know that. All right. So since they know that, Bethesda going to Game Pass is adding value to Game Pass. That's why it was a big deal. Okay? The Xbox is not doing the same thing that Sony and Nintendo are doing. They can't compete with Sony and Nintendo. They can't do it. So they're changing the way they're going to deliver the content. So, and that's all I can really say at this point. So that's why they don't care if you buy an Xbox. That's why they came out physically. They came out and said, well, we don't care if you don't buy one or not. Their goal is to get you into Game Pass by any means necessary. And so that's what happened yesterday. Was the whole thing of things being anti-consumer and all that stuff. They're going to say that was exposed yesterday for hypocrisy. That was the main thing that died yesterday. Again, that's why they had to start running with the narrative that, well, all the games none of these games are going to be on PlayStation, even though that's not what Bethesda said. Okay, that doesn't matter to them, though. Again, remember, they are going to lie and be dishonest because it's a way for them to cope on what happened this generation. So that's all it is. I don't make it a bigger deal than it has to be, though. Baraka says that the Series X is gone on Amazon UK, but that's fine. Like I said, I mean, if you want one and you want one physically, you're gonna have to go to the stores, guys. And I'm talking about the people in the States. I understand people. Shout out to everybody from overseas that's here. Shout out to JP Loco from Australia. Shout out to everybody that joins from around the world. Okay, but yeah, as far as the United States, you're gonna have to go and take your butt to the physical store. That's just the way it's gonna be, guys. Okay, you're gonna have to go. There's a reason why I'm cutting my podcast short here at about 15, 20 minutes, and I'm going up to the store. I want to if they're going to open at 11, I want to go there and put some money down on the Spider-Man bundle that I got, because I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything works out for me with the PlayStation 5. So, and if not, I'll be like, all right, well, my computer's going to be thrown in the shop next month anyway to get my new card and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I was going to be able to get an X570, but that didn't work out. So I gave a shout out to Jemiah Dixon this morning. What's going on? But yeah, that didn't work out. So let's see here. Who else is here? We read about the 3080. What's up, Corey Massey? How you doing, brother? So, Xbox consoles bought. Yeah, it's more than that's all it is at this point. I mean, again, and I'm not knocking that. I like Game Pass. So, but again, as far as their fanboys are concerned, that's what yesterday was about. Okay, it was about them. Game Pass being what Microsoft has to need to stay open with Xbox, and them getting something that adds value to that system. That's it. That's what it was. That's all it was. So it is what it is. They don't have any exclusives. That's not what they're doing. You want exclusive content, you're gonna have to game on a Nintendo system and or a PlayStation console. They have exclusive content. That's not what Xbox is counting on. So the whole thing, Phil Spencer saying that things will be on a game by game basis. Okay, at the end of the day, because they have 15 million subscribers to Game Pass, they're going to say the game is accessible by 15 million people. That's the way Microsoft looks at things now. They're not. That doesn't mean it's bought. They'll say that such and such was downloaded 3 million times. Hey, they look at, that's what they're doing. Okay, that's what they're doing. So, and to me, it's not going to work, but I'm not in their ecosystem except, well, technically I am, through PC. But I'm not in their ecosystem as far as console, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be. So, more pre-orders today for PlayStation, possibly for PlayStation, and it's Xbox today. I really doubt PlayStation goes live again until later this week. But again, let me make this clear. You got to stay on top of that. That's why I gave out that CNET.com, because people are still trying to buy them. And this is my understanding is the first allotment is gone. So somebody's from Scotland. Shout out to everybody from Scotland. Why is Scotland Yard in England? I always thought Scotland Yard was in Scotland. Because somebody answered that. Maybe somebody's answered that for me before. But the first allotment of PlayStations are gone. Okay? There's a second allotment and a third allotment that's coming. So, and I think they're already at their third allotment. So, it is what it is, guys. So, what Spider-Man bundle am I talking about? The Miles Morales and the PS4 version of Spider-Man is getting the boost. Insomniac was talking about. So it costs $70, but you get 2 games, and so I'm paying for the 2 games. The new Spider-Man, the one that we have right now on PS4, it's going to have ray tracing. It's going to have more density. It's going to have more people. It's going to have better draw distances. It's going to have a 60 FPS mode. They added more trophies, and they're adding 2 or 3 more Spider-Man costumes. Again, that's this, and it's going to come with all the DLC. So again, I've beaten all the DLC. I've already beaten it, but I'll go back and play it again at 60 frames per second. Hey, I'm gonna get out of my way. What's that horrible song that you kids used to listen to back in the day? Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Yeah, I'll go ahead and replay it again. I'm good. So UK sold out of Xbox. Okay. Alrighty. So what's going on, Argo? What's going on there, Mr. Reese? So you hope scalpers get banned on eBay or Amazon? Yeah, they can't do it because it's a free market. Amazon, really nothing. I mean, the free market is you'll pay. You're gonna put something out, and you're gonna put a price on it, and the market will dictate whether it sells or not. That's what free markets are all about, guys. It's called capitalism. There's a great line in Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, what did that guy say to Franklin? What did Michael say to Franklin? He said, go to school and get a college degree in business, and you can rip people off, and it's legal. It's called capitalism. That's what they're talking about. That is capitalism. So if it's a bear market for PlayStation 5s, then they'll have to sit on their product. If it's a bull market, people will buy them up. They'll snatch them up. That's the way that works. So if you ever hear it's a bear market or it's a bull market, the bull market is more people, it's being controlled by different things. So they're different things. You guys can learn all that on your own. So why can't they they may do that, boycott Activision. It's unfair to everybody. It's unfair to everybody. If you want to buy an Xbox and these bots get in there, no pun intended, okay? It's funny that the bots are being defeated by the bots, But at the end of the day, it's unfair to everybody, okay? There are going to be a lot of upset people around the holidays because they couldn't get something, and they're going to have to try to go out and possibly overpay. I think that sucks, okay? That's all I can say. So I think that sucks. But and the scalpers, it's not like a game scalper, because I bought tickets from scalpers to go to football and basketball games, and you always wait till like 5 minutes before kickoff because they're going to get stuck with those tickets and eat them. Okay, they're going to eat the tickets, So and so you always want to wait for them to start eating the tickets. And then they'll start saying, all of a sudden, you can get 2 seats for $50, So it ain't like that, though, unfortunately. So, yeah. They want it to be a bull market. So and they're bullish on PlayStation 5. The people that went out and bought all of them. So let's just say they're wrong and it's a bear market and they're stuck with the product. They're in a bearish market right now. The people that went out and got bent over the couch by NVIDIA for those 20 cards, it's right now for them. They're trying to get rid of them. They are trying to get rid of them. So they're hoping that the people who want the 20 series jump in and say, yeah, I'll buy your card. They're bullish on the card, but what they don't understand is that because there's new cards coming out, people will be like, look, I can get a 3070 for $500, man, and you got a dog crap card. So what are we doing here? You know, so I thought Xbox only made a very limited amount of consoles. It's going to be hard to get one today. Yeah, it will be. That's why you got to go. That's what I'm saying. I understand. You got to go to the stores. It's just something you got to do, and it sucks, you know. And I'm not here to say it doesn't suck. I mean, listen to my voice. It sucks. Okay, and so I certainly hope the people who want one can get one today. Okay, that's all I can say. I mean, and there will be people that will get the Series S simply because they can't get an Xbox. There are going to be people that get an Xbox because they can't get a PS-5. That's reality. That's the way the market's going to work this Christmas. Okay, it is what it is. And let me say right now, it's terrible. It's terrible. So, yeah, Andre 6K, like Microsoft did what they did because they don't have the capability to make great games. Again, think about what they're doing. Their games will not be ready to come out for another year or two. So they buy a studio that has 8 AAA games and they stick them in the Game Pass and they say, here's your value. That's what they're doing. Value buying. And again, I'm not here to say it won't work. I understand what they're doing. You know, so it's just, but their fanboys understood the whole time. Game Pass is bare. They need something in there to drive it. And buying Bethesda does that. That's why they were acting the way they were acting yesterday. You know, it doesn't matter what Todd Howard says or what Pete Hines says or what Phil Spencer says. You know, they want to be able to say, here, they want to be, again, this is because they're still in the console war. What they want to be able to say is, we have games on our system that are not on PlayStation. Because PlayStation has a ton of games that are not on Xbox. Okay? That's what they want to say. And yesterday, so even though Bethesda came out and said, well, we're still going to publish to everybody because they're a publisher. Okay? That doesn't matter to them. To them. But again, you don't argue with people that believe their own lies. Because that's what they want to do. They want to argue. Again, I like Wolfenstein. I've been playing it since the 80s. I like Oblivion. I spent 200 hours playing it. I spent over 200 hours playing Skyrim. Okay? So I like Bethesda Studios. So I'm glad that they went to Game Pass because it does add more value to Game Pass. Now when Microsoft comes back around and offers Game Pass to PlayStation again, because they are, now maybe PlayStation has a pause. Maybe they say, oh, okay, well maybe the talks go longer. Okay? Maybe they say, how is this going to work? What are you presenting? You know, I'm not still, okay? And guess what? If they plan on supporting PlayStation 4 for the next 2 to 5 years or 3 to 5 years, doesn't it make sense to put Game Pass on PlayStation 4? I mean, that's the way Sony can look at it. Hey, you ain't going to touch our PS5. You can forget about that. But PS4, okay. What that will allow them to do is they can just say, yeah, here is the Game Pass into the PS4. And Microsoft could come back and say, well, we're not going to give you access to everything, but that's fine as well. You see what I'm saying? So, so Elijah says game per game basis, as I read. Yeah, that's exactly what is said. So, look, Microsoft already puts games on the Switch. They already put games on PC. They're going to put games on PlayStation. it's the way it's going to be, guys. It's just, PlayStation is putting MLB The Show on Xbox and PC. Microsoft is going to come back and do the same thing. So I don't see, it doesn't ruin gaming. It doesn't hurt gaming. It doesn't make it better. In my opinion, it's just kind of a push. But that's just my opinion. So, Slink SC, any news about that secret third-party game Sony? No, it's not. It's sure not. Again, to me, the biggest news Sony put out this week was the Spider-Man game. Okay, I'm talking about Spider-Man PS4 getting remastered and going to PS5. Okay, that's a big friggin' deal. Also, Jim Ryan saying that 99% of PS4 games are backwards compat. Now, we have to wait and see, do we get the same build? Does Naughty Dog do something with Lost Legacy? Does Guerrilla do something with Horizon Zero Dawn? I mean, we're going to find out here shortly. They're going to have to make their announcements here pretty soon. Chris B says they'll never allow Game Pass. Sony and Nintendo make money on game sales. There's no reason to have Game Pass. Well, again, try to look at it, Chris, as the PS4. Sony supporting the PS4. Is it easier just to put a service on there and let Microsoft put games on? Do you see what I'm saying? Versus you having to constantly spend money in your own studios making cross-gen games or cross-platform games. Okay, just kind of look at it like that. So, again, this doesn't mean they're going to do it. It just means that this could be an approach that Microsoft and Sony and a solution they come up with. Again, Sony has said they're going to support PS4 for the next umpteen years. That's from Sony. The best way for them to do that and cut costs is to put Game Pass on the PS4. That's it. It's just a thought. I'm just putting it, and we already know from disclosure from Microsoft that at an executive level, Microsoft did shop Microsoft did shop Game Pass to PlayStation and Nintendo. Now they both turned it down, but now they come back with a little more compelling. You put a little more hot sauce on that steak, buddy. That's all it is. So, but it's just a way for them. How do you maintain value? And all right, how do they maintain support for PS4 without putting brand new games on there? Okay, that's what you have to look at. And I'm telling you, one way that they can do it. This is just me thinking out loud. One way they can do that is they can put Game Pass on PS4, not PS5. They can say you kick rocks when it comes to PS5, but yeah, PS4 is what, 7 years old? Yeah, we can sit down and have a talk. Let's talk about it. Okay, what's going on, brother? So if you're only a console gamer, buying both systems brings great value. Getting amazing games from both sides. Microsoft $299 system is very appealing to people. Yeah, it's appealing to me. It's very appealing to me because I can hook up their Xbox Series S on a monitor, like a 27-inch monitor, and use it. I mean, be like, yeah, I can play whatever, So yeah, I understand it, Or you can get a 1080p monitor with HDR and all that kind of stuff, and still get the same stuff because you ain't gonna be doing nothing but playing old ass games anyway. So. So CB3 was happening. So, but yeah, it is appealing. And let me understand, there's going to be a lot of people who can't get a PS5. And what's the worst case scenario? You buy a Series S, and then when your PS5 comes in, physically you can walk into a store and get one. You trade in your dog crap Series S. They give you $100 for it. And now you get a brand new PS5 for $299. Are you kidding me? I'd say that's good. That is good. So, why would you spend money? It's okay. You need to understand that there's something called impulse buying. People are going to buy based on impulse buying. That's just a fact. So, great value, meaning that it has Game Pass on there. So there's your value. Okay? I mean, you got to understand that. And then it's just like, you know, it's not that big. I mean, again, we're just kind of thinking out loud. I'm not saying this is going to happen. So we're just having an adult conversation. Nobody here is getting moist. So you know, because we ain't going to allow no moisture here. So I mean, and again, you guys in the chat, if you see people in the chat getting moist, you take them out. Okay, you take them out. I don't have to do that anymore. You all know your instructions. I'm here now trying to... Okay, let me... All right. Let me see here. All right. Okay, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, so 10:15. All right, cool. All right. So, yeah, I'm about to get on out of here, people, in a minute or two. What are we talking about over here now? Let me close that out. Okay, good grief. I didn't realize I put this on here. There we go. PS4 will be good for third party, has them. So, yeah, I mean, again, all right, think about it. If somebody says to you, I still want you to support something, but I want you to cut costs, what's the best way for you to do that? Okay? I mean, it's just really think about that. And then you have Microsoft, who's out of the console war. There's a reason why Microsoft's like, we're out of the console wars, because they don't want to be a threat. They don't want Nintendo and Sony to feel threatened by them. So it's like, we're out of this. Okay, we're just all about the games at this point. So putting games where you want to play at, stuff like that. I mean, that's why that's a very benign statement. Now, Microsoft can be full of you know what, and that's why Apple told them to go kick rocks. Okay, that does make sense. So, it's no right or wrong answer here. So, am I going to order an Xbox? I'm going to GameStop this morning to put some more money down on Spider-Man. So, I don't know what's going to happen at that point, though. My wallet, putting $40 down on the Series S or something like that, that's in my wheelhouse. But again, that's not where I'm going. You got to understand my hub. There's a GameStop. There's a Best Buy. There's a Burlington Coat Factory. There's a Target across the street. My mall's right over there. Cheesecake Factory. So I'm just going to be out walking around. So $25 a month and a $35 a month financing is attractive. No, I disagree with that. If you had to finance it, then I wouldn't have gotten it. But it's different strokes for different folks. I get it. Owning games is better than renting. I agree 100%. Owning is always better than renting. You're 100% correct. But if Bethesda is first party, their games are going to go in and stay. They're first party now. You see what I'm saying? I agree with the third party stuff, though. If you're going to talk about the third party stuff, yeah, again, Microsoft's got to offset because not everybody's going to put third party stuff in there. Okay? They're not. So just it is what it is. So you better walk for that cheesecake. Yeah, you god dang on right. I'm gonna have to walk. So renting games has its place, but definitely own what you like. Yeah, I'm ownership man. My dad always taught me, boy, it's better to own than to rent, and he's right. He's right. So hey Craig, can I play 360 disc games on the X Series S? Yes. According to them, you can. So, I mean, I still have Xbox 360 games that are here. So, that are on disc. So, this is what it is. But what do I think happened yesterday? I think the people that were in the middle are on the fence about buying an Xbox. And I'm talking about not today, but in the next year or two. They were just like, I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Now they're going to be more like, yeah, I'll get one in a year or two, which makes sense to me. Okay? That does make sense to me. The Game Pass price is going to go up if they don't get more systems on board. The Game Pass price is going to go up regardless, Daryl P. That's nothing to do. So you got the Game Pass price will go up. So don't worry about that. These service games shouldn't be on regular games. You can understand MMO. Well, again, that was my question to all day yesterday. Like, we already know Elder Scrolls Online is a MMO. What if they change Starfield to an MMO? It wasn't supposed to be an MMO. It was supposed to be a single-player game. But what if they change that? You know, and that's trash. I mean, again, I'm just saying, not that they will, but now people are going to be looking forward to that stuff. They'll be if you want to play Starfield, I'll be playing it on PC. Okay, I will play Starfield on PC. So I'm not worried about it. But if you are in the PlayStation community, you may have to wait, which to me is fine. Okay, if Microsoft could come out and say this is going to be on Xbox for 1 year, and then we'll put it on PlayStation. Okay, if you like the Outer Worlds, and I don't know who did or who didn't, what you like is subjective. If you like the Outer Worlds, the DLC is about to come out, and on PlayStation, I don't think PlayStation's getting the DLC. I mean, somebody can put it in the chat. If I'm wrong, that's fine, but as of right now, I haven't seen anything pop across saying that this is going to be available and when. So, quality drops when games go to Game Pass. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You are correct. You are correct. That's why I'm not worried about anything else that comes out of Game Pass through Bethesda. I had my fun on Bethesda. I had a great time. You know, I could play Oblivion right now. I could go to the store and buy Oblivion for the PlayStation, or is it Skyrim? I could buy Skyrim for the PS4 right now. There's nothing stopping me. You know, so it is what it is. PlayStation got the Outer Worlds DLC. Oh, really? Good. Because I may go buy the Outer Worlds today for the PlayStation. So, you know, but again, I may not. I don't know. But I do know this, guys. I've been here about an hour, and I am going to bounce out of here like a bad check. And I do appreciate everybody coming. And if you're going to go get an Xbox, go get in line right now. They go on sale, pre-order sale in 1 hour. And I will talk to you guys later. Shout out to everybody that was here. And shout out, let's see. Let me make sure I get everybody here. See here. Well, now I can't see. Oh, there we go. So Andre 6K, shout out to you. KIOP 901. See here, what's up? Shout out to you. And there's my phone ringing. So I will leave you all with that. I'm going to bounce. I'm pretty sure I already know who this is. But take it easy, guys. Peace.